revelation. You missed that part.
Yeah.
Where you find Rachel Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's the emotional height of the game.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
But then they have an entire episode. Once they start getting into, like, what is time?
Mm-hmm.
What is reality?
Whoa.
That's where I'm like,
Mm.
that's not really what's interesting about this game.
Yeah. I still feel like the pacing is weird. Because I know what we're gonna do. But I thought it was out of order. I don't know. Time is weird.
Time is weird. You're right. We got a Final Fantasy IX kill screen.
Nice.
We've got ZP finally doing How to Fool Boyfriend. The Bad Boy Love ending, or whatever that's called. Bad Boys Love.
Which ending is that?
It's the ending where the main character gets murdered and then it becomes a murder mystery.
Ah, I see.
Are you
The
familiar
main
with that?
character gets murdered?
Yeah.
Like the player character? Oh, okay.
You get murdered and then you take over the pigeon next door,
Uh-huh.
trying to solve the murder.
Oh.
And you discover the dismembered body parts of the main character.
Right.
Are you aware of that ending?
I knew that some of the endings were quite horrific, but I have not actually played through the game myself. Wake up. Wake up. Don't be unconscious.
Get up. Rewind.
Chloe?
I can't.
What? Where?
You know where.
It's a dark room.
We.
Rewind.
I can't.
Is anybody out
I
there?
think this is all just scripted for
Please,
I know.
help!
Rewind. Rewind. Ow, my head hurts.
Right hand.
Right hand. Detach.
Okay, you got it.
Finally, I'm
Pull
free.
the card over to you.
Almost.
Oh. Get.
Oh, look at the picture.
I hate
That's
looking at
me.
myself like that. You'll pay for this,
Use
Jefferson. God, I don't
Look at the
remember
photo.
anything that happened.
Oh.
the
must
syringe
be-
to
Oh,
pick the
yeah.
I hate
locks.
looking at myself
Yeah.
like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
You looked at the syringe. Can you look up? Is there anything else? Focus on photo. There you go. X.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again.
Who'd you promise?
This is the
Who'd you
only-
promise it to?
Who cares?
Who's gonna know except you? Okay, Pat is getting started. Okay, let me swap streams.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. Sanity,
Slightly unconscious models are the best models.
expression. Christ, look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
He's not nice.
Yeah, this guy who's been drugging women and taking photos of them isn't very pleasant.
Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time.
I like the darkness slowly creeping in the background.
I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme.
You can't just abuse a few
An eye for
women
shadows and an
and then
eye for
end
a
up
whole lot more.
writing your own book.
As his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay.
I'm on the up chest.
Nice.
Shadow. Good. Yes, Shadow.
Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell
Right into my hands, just like putty.
hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Who I shot to death.
I shot her in the fucking head.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down. Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
You might have known that I drug women.
God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Gross. My #1 rule. Shoot your shot.
Oh, he did change something though.
Yep. You fucked up some of his pictures.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Which means that now his portfolio isn't on the desk anymore. So there's other pictures left.
Oh, I have an inventory.
So now you can jump into that other picture. That one.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
That
Is
one.
that Victoria down there on the floor?
Yes.
Might work. Please work.
Why? So innocent. I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Models is expensive.
Max, I'm so glad
Did
you
you change
asked
your
the
shirt?
question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence
The lighting is
evolves
different, though.
into corruption. That shift from black
So this is
to white.
just
people
catching the rye, but like evil.
beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose
Right?
that
Because
naivete.
Holden's obsessed with stopping people
However,
from losing their
some
innocence.
stones carry their hope.
And he literally wants to
Ah,
capture it
yeah.
and freeze it there forever.
And
Yeah.
those lucky
Holden Caulfield is obsessed with
Become mine.
not with stopping people from having
Subject.
it.
I didn't put that
Yes.
together.
He's a
You're a
psychopath.
psychopath. And this is your last
This is
session.
Holden Caulfield. If he
Au
was
contraire, Max.
bastard.
I'm so
Well, he doesn't
sorry.
want to stop.
Nobody knows
He
what's
wants to
happening.
just like capture it. He doesn't care that they become
As you can
corrupt
see,
or anything. Holden
Sleeping
wanted
Beauty
like to.
here is too
He's supposed to freeze
harsh
that
for my
moment and,
gentle
like, live in
ways.
it.
Yeah,
And don't get
he
me
wants to drink
started
it up.
on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Kill Chloe,
He
man.
killed Chloe.
Killed Chloe. What the fuck?
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns.
Well, I tried my hardest to
Don't try
keep
to
her from
fuck
having a gun.
with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate survived.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
He's just.
I think
He is
he is as sick as
He is as sick as you. Both of them are
I
true.
think truthfully, like Jefferson, steered Nathan down that path, and so Nathan probably could have been saved, but Jefferson said, "Oh no, you're gonna be my fall boy."
Yeah. I mean, they're both bad.
I would go with the "you used Nathan" part.
Yep.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term
Oh,
manipulated,
that's much better.
like with an image.
I prefer the term.
Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens all
For the term
teacher-student
extortion. The X makes it
relationships.
sound cool.
It was kind of
It's like a Kingdom
touching
Hearts.
for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment?
Glorious
How
dark
else
room.
could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel? I mean, he doesn't care about Chloe and Rachel.
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Let's not bring Frank.
Let's not bring
into
Frank
this.
into this.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead.
How's that sit?
But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so
It's good. I
this
just
is
need
a
to.
favor.
It's chunky.
You're
I
evil.
need to filter out the
Oh, I
bits.
see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die,
Everyone does.
motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice.
We should have made different choices.
I was to be seen, not heard.
If
So I
only
have
we
to
had
make sure
chosen the better choices
nothing left
whenever we
behind
had a choice to
of
make.
you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
How does she not remember? Oh, the journal.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Can I see my journal for a second?
Hey, hold on.
Okay.
No real
Wait.
reason.
Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max,
Yep, there it is.
I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures.
Get him.
Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was
Oh,
high for me.
bang bang.
Fatality.
My diary.
My diary.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for
I'm gonna
reminding me.
burn it.
There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies.
Look at this garbage.
What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can
I will
do
look at
so
it.
Look
Thank
directly
you.
at this
Yeah,
thing.
thank you.
Stare into it deeply and know your inadequacy.
Let's look at it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, thank you.
Bye.
Look. Bye.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can go all the
That
way
sounds
back
like
to
a
the
good
moment
idea.
this all started. Max, this could be
Just
your
kill
life,
him.
everything.
Kill him
We're gonna
immediately.
kill him in the classroom. The first day of classes.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson.
Murdering son of a bitch.
Got him.
Have you seen Hot Fuzz at all? That movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's on my to watch list on Netflix right now.
Okay. In Hot Fuzz, one of the villains at one point falls onto a thing, and it goes up through the soft palate and ends over his
I can
mouth.
frame any one of you in a
And he
dark
tries to
corner
talk.
Yeah.
and capture you in a
I
moment
want
of
that for him,
desperation.
Yeah.
Mr. Jefferson.
I believe Max has taken what you kids call
Edgar Wright's
selfie.
autograph.
A dumb
Is
word.
that good?
Right back where I started this insane week.
Shake him.
And nobody is going to hurt
Now we're
Chloe
gonna.
ever again.
Oh, I
Popular
remember
since
how
the
this
early
happens
1800s.
now.
Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
It's so fun.
The point remains that the
I'm such a
portraiture
good
has
teacher.
always been a vital aspect of art and
I'm
photography for as
excellent teacher.
long as it's been around.
I have the best
Now,
friends.
Max, since you've captured our
sneaky
interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Daguerrean process.
No, we
Let's-
want to be the model student right now. I would do not capturing.
Not
a real visionary?
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try
Let's
again?
try again.
Okay, the Daguerrean process. Blah, blah, blah.
She's cool as hell.
Damn, let's see where this goes.
Let's
not move on.
Actually, I want to talk
Derek.
more.
So the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite
No, it's
popular,
not.
I got
mainly because it gave the subjects
Mark.
clear,
Mark.
defined
Yeah,
features.
yeah, Mark
You can learn
Let's
more when
not
you
move on,
finish
Mark.
reading the assigned chapters.
If that's even your name.
Hey guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a
Marky.
photo in the Everyday
Mark.
Heroes
To change time.
San Francisco,
with
where you'll be
time.
feted by the art
First,
world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to
Here's the
see me.
picture.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Search? Tag? Plant drugs on
Anything
you.
else in here?
I should be able to track down David's number from the school
We're
pamphlet.
gonna talk to David.
Found you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
David.
We text them.
Oh, that's how. Okay.
cell phone.
Cell phone.
Yeah.
cell phone.
What am I gonna say?
Warn David. You don't have to
For
tell
once,
him anything.
David,
It just does
I'm
it.
praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else.
But I mean, you.
I would
And
love to
take
get the
Jefferson
traffic
down
fixed.
fast.
What's up, David?
Oh. Okay.
Also, Rachel Amber's buried. What?
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole.
Let's enter the contest.
So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to
She's
prison.
not gonna talk about how.
Just say
everything
where
is
Rachel
like-
Amber's buried.
Uh-oh.
Past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
What
Probably.
about the
It doesn't matter. I'm happy to fix it, so you'll be here to get your fancy camera, Victoria.
Camera. Book.
Victoria, it's nice to know how you really feel.
What is?
It said.
He only likes Max. And,
Victoria,
He only
yeah.
seems to care about.
I'm
Max.
jealous.
Nice to know
That's
how
what she
you
said in the
feel.
last thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Alright, let's just check our messages.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Okay, let's go.
T.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. Hi,
Kate. Comfort Kate.
Comfort Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Final Fantasy IX's final cutscene's happening now. Zidane has gigantic pants.
You always know the right thing to
Well,
do.
they have to fit his tail.
No, but they're baggy in spots that pants shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to rationalize it, but you wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah.
Hello, take this photo.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking
Shut
to
up.
Mr.
She's got
Jefferson
black
now?
pearls
Yes,
and
I
white
see.
pearls. What?
But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria.
It's like, who
I
is
know
this
you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't.
You don't have
I
to
know
explain.
everything.
Just go
There's
fucking
no reason
fix it.
for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
Bye.
Excuse me.
That was
facial.
kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Slammed him.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Yeah, well.
Thanks for the photo. And maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Oh, you didn't save Chloe, right? In this one?
I did.
Because she
I
was.
think. Oh. Do I go and? Yeah, I still do that. We still do all this. I think.
Oh, I thought Chloe.
Because
Because.
you wouldn't have ended up in the dark room. So she's still alive from the gunshot, and you save her from Nathan's gunshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how?
Like everything they're gonna
So they
raid
find all
the
his
dark
shit
room.
before anything else goes down.
Yeah.
It's literally like it's like if you told the principal at the beginning and he actually did something about it.
Yeah.
Like that's what this is what would happen.
They arrest both of them. Kate doesn't drum. You go to
Find Rachel.
Yeah. They find Rachel.
You still,
Max.
Chloe still learns comfort. You comfort Chloe.
Yeah. Max gets her
You
photo,
win. Yeah.
and then
I don't know how that photo wins, but whatever.
I don't know.
She's
It's
the
just
everyday
like
hero.
The theme, yeah, the theme of the contest also makes
It's
sense.
her.
She's her own hero.
Yep. And then they're buddies forever.
Yeah. And then Max goes off to San Francisco.
Oh right,
He
the
doesn't
tornado still happens.
Yes.
That's why you can't accept winning the contest.
Well, also like this isn't a real reality. Like the whole thing is like weird and
It's
bubbly.
stacked.
Like
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like you can look out the window and it's just like, yeah,
I mean, you're on a plane.
yeah, but
Okay,
yeah, but like yeah, so that's
Yeah.
what it
that's
looks like.
you're safe.
Yeah.
On a plane.
Hot Dog Man.
what?
He's on one of the He's on one of the movie screens.
I hope I did everything right this time.
We got a Final Fantasy IX kill screen.
Nice. I thought it was playing the final cutscene.
It is. It's a long
Good
cutscene.
work, David.
Do love me, do love me, do love me. Whoa. Bunch of donations came in, I assume to Pat Bear. Probably to Pat Bear.
Chloe,
That makes
oh,
sense.
you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did
Did
it.
all of it. Everything's
We
good.
fixed
I
it.
fixed everything.
Everything's fine.
Wowzer.
The game's
Wowzer.
over. We got the
Game's
good
over.
ending.
Now we turn it off.
We got the good
Thanks for
ending.
playing, everybody. That was
Oh.
a really short 5th episode. There's a hot dog man.
Aw, I haven't
Hot
seen Hot
dog.
Dog Man.
Hot Dog Man.
Chloe and I used to
There's a
talk,
video
play
game.
a video game and watch him
Someone
all
needs to
the
make a
time.
Hot Dog Man spin-off.
Yeah.
We were innocent.
Wait till I'm in Frisco.
What's the big number right now?
Frisco, so please.
We're almost in San Francisco.
Total
I'm
is
so stressed, but I'm so excited
Hot Dog
too.
Man.
Hot dog man.
It's so
But now I'm
weird
thinking
to
like,
be in
does she
between
actually see the weird
realities.
light in this in this timeline,
Everything
or
is
is that just
out
meant
of
to show
focus.
us that like she's in like a
11,903
third
dollars.
timeline?
Is that what
This is
looking
another
out the
time.
window
I
shows
think
us?
she
No, like is she
sees
seeing this like
it.
weird light that's happening in this timeline?
Yeah, it seems like
The
it.
What weird light are you
beginning
talking
for
about? Like outside the
Jefferson
window?
and the
No,
Prescotts.
like in the plane. Like the guy just disappears into an abyss when he gets too far from her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think she knows that it's still like in between realities. But
Yeah.
oh,
The two moons still happen.
right.
Yeah. Continue. Okay, let's get through.
Yeah. I don't know how to progress this.
Flyer.
I have to admit, I
It's
love
just
being
check
called an
everything.
artist.
Yeah.
Fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the
You're still
ground
100
and
miles
at the
away.
gate. Thank you.
Yep.
We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing
Oh, that one with the
Pacific
glasses
Frontier.
was in the Vortex Club.
Yeah, I thought that.
No, the extra.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
She's an extra.
I'm hoping these airlines
That
get
weird
smaller
light.
so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm
Yeah,
so
moved.
stressed, but I'm so
Alright,
excited too.
hello, Principal Wells.
How did you sleep?
How was that?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Just a bit.
Thanks, Prof.
Prof Wells.
It's been a tough week.
It's been a tough week. I'm still
So
an
I hope you'll
alcoholic.
forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson
A lot
and
of people have
Prescott's,
been saved.
things have been
not
hectic,
saved, but
to say
I'm
the
still
least.
not.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
It's unfortunate.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop one. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes
Could help me with that.
I know I'm not exactly the guy you wanted in San Francisco.
Oh, well.
But we all
I guess we only get one chance to fix it, huh,
We
Max?
already have. We're not even there.
Sure is a shame we can't go back and fix things we done
Yeah,
in
they
the
don't have enough
past.
characters saying that
Yeah.
like, throughout the story.
Christ.
Oh, my nose is bleeding.
Another
oh,
nosebleed?
no.
Max. You're not just screwing around with time.
Now we're jumping through time.
Blur.
Oh.
It's the future, and it's. Yeah, this is definitely gonna go well. Your nose is still bleeding, and
There's still
you're just
weird
waking up
light.
places.
Yeah, you know, like you do when you're in time travel.
Wow.
Zeitgeist Gallery.
Fuck. That's a little on the nose.
Can we get a for the stream the definition of zeitgeist?
Zeitgeist
People
is
don't
the
know.
is the German term for spirit of the age.
Yeah. It's,
It captures the spirit of a specific place and time. So, for example, the Marvel movies are generally zeitgeisty.
Yeah.
They take a bunch of references and things that are very indicative of the specific point in time in which they occur. They kind of capture the zeitgeist of the movie industry right now.
San Francisco
That
is
is how
so
you-
cool.
I mean, it is a good name for
gallery
our
is
gallery.
huge.
It is. It's
So
just on the nose.
Oh, the little
If an
bit.
event skimps on the
It's very
food,
much a
you know it's a bad
zeitgeist.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This game.
This is your day, Max.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. I
Well,
hope you take advantage
if
of
they
your
got the
status
terms a
and
little
do as
better,
many
Yeah.
like the vocab instead of vaping sick buds.
I don't know.
I
I
just
feel so
want
weird.
I just
I'm a little kid
vape
hanging
some
with
dank
the adults.
OG bud.
After this week,
Vape some dank OG bud. So,
in
if
fact,
they got that a little
you're
better,
a
yes.
noteworthy adult being honored by
I
you.
can just imagine the writer of this game was
Now,
probably like
you have
30.
to start acting like the photographer you
What
want
are
to
these
be.
kids saying?
Hold on, let me
Hell,
just Google
I wanted to be in charge of
ways
big
to
school
talk about
someday.
the
How
So
do
I
kids
started taking
talk
charge
about
of things
marijuana?
myself.
Hello, fellow cool
Let me
kids.
listen to one rap album.
Max, I'm gonna eat up that
and
caviar. so
what
you
do they
don't have to.
say? Okay,
Better get in there and
OG,
start schmoozing.
Kush, Bud,
You know, I won't
Dank,
always be here to
alright,
encourage you,
vape.
but you can
Oh,
talk
where's the
to me
OGs?
whenever you want.
Dank Vape OG.
No, let's just put these.
After
Somebody will
everything that's
understand.
happened, this should be the least scary
The
thing
problem
I've
is
ever done.
people understand it,
Yeah,
and that's not how you would use
it
it.
needs to be unintelligible, really.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Wow, Sir
Let's not talk
Max.
to anybody.
You
Where's our
did it.
photograph?
Somehow, I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities. and
Here it
one
is. That's
life
mine.
is
Life is weird.
Hey, and there she is to
Life
save
is
the
weird.
day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
I like how we still have the circle scarves. Oh, now I'm having a.
Chloe!
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot.
Max!
Oh, come on.
Everyone's dying.
Answer. What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe!
Are you by
Can you
the
hear
beach?
me?
That
Hello?
was a good
Always
day!
staring at it, honestly.
I thought I'd take up surfing! Skateboarding's cool and surfing's like skateboarding on water!
It was real.
There are some sick waves
It
today.
was really good!
Chloe will die.
Look at this thing. I like this
We
thing.
destroyed it.
Yeah, I'm kind of into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
There
like
has
those
to be a way to
statues.
stop this.
Alright, I need
For
to
good.
find a. Oh, I know what I do.
You have to find your thing.
Yep.
You can talk to all these people and they'll talk you up. Oh, that's awesome.
Huh?
I've not seen Twitch sings before,
Mm.
but it's
You're
pretty
in
good.
For a treat.
No fucking way.
Hello,
Chloe
focus on
can't die
photograph.
again. I have to save her.
Go. 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 Time travel powers activate.
Go time travel powers.
Oh, my head.
I'm destroying myself and
What's going on
time.
now? It feels like reality is breaking apart.
The sequence.
What do
What
I do?
am I doing to
destroy
time?
this photograph.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco.
Yep, that's it.
Simple. Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes
Okay,
first.
bye. Those two ropes didn't go in the same pattern. Swoop.
Just one simple change, and then it'll fix everything.
Yeah, right? That's what we've learned through this whole journey. Just gotta change one thing.
Oh no, you're back in
No,
here.
we're still here. He burned my journal. He's got a raincoat.
Because he's creepy.
I wonder what he's gonna do with that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. Transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway,
I got one. Leg
answer my question.
Give him the
please.
balls. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Good answer. Good answer.
My nose is bleeding.
Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem.
Nosebleed is a first world problem.
I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her.
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
More?
Oh, as if you care.
Now he just kills girls? That's his thing?
Yeah. I didn't even take her picture.
I just kill him.
I just kill him now.
Your iris,
That's what I'm into.
dilation like a shutter. Pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary. That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with
Person Z did push-ups for every dollar he raised. He raised $640.
Whoa.
It's a lot.
Did you see how
He
crazy
says
this
it hurts my chest when I cough.
You're not
But it's-
supposed to do that.
But it's not a bad hurt. Well, over 3 days,
Oh,
and he
okay.
paced them. It wasn't like he just went.
There's that fear.
Like I could probably do
600
60 at a
push-ups.
time,
Max,
not straight, but like
It's an
sets
honor
of
working
20.
with you
I
on
could do
these
a set of
sessions.
20 every.
I hope
half hour
these
or so,
images will be
probably.
appreciated for what they truly
It's not
capture.
too bad. But at a certain point, you've just broken down your muscles to the point where it's just miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's probably. I bet the last 100 is
At
pretty
least.
rough.
That's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Sum up your little girl strength, or your your 18-year-old strength.
Don't do this.
It's not how you properly load a syringe.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't
Not
care.
good syringe practice.
It's like he doesn't even care.
You gotta
That's also a lot.
pump air in.
Just put a bubble in. Who
You
cares?
pull it out first, then you push it in.
Uh,
all right, let's do.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Fuck up. Get out of here. Walk back over there. I'm not done looking around the room. Alright. Skip ahead.
promise. This final dose won't hurt.
How?
What?
Oh,
Right. Rewind.
yeah.
I promise. This final dose.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to warn him until
Yeah.
he like actually eats it.
Yeah.
What?
Warn.
Warn
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
that you're holding a fucking.
I think it's just a trip in there.
Yeah.
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold.
Rewind.
Yep.
Good.
Maybe can you push the cart or something?
Yeah.
Warn.
First you warn him
David,
about
But
that,
then you gotta.
and then
Maybe don't warn him and do something different?
Yeah, rewind.
Jesus. David Madsen. He's.
David, watch out!
watch out. And then,
There's not a thing.
yeah, let's just. I don't know.
Rewind. Back again. Keep going.
Let's go way back.
Bless you. No more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh. You got me, Max. How
Then
can
I'd be
I
like, let me
His
out!
face.
I'd like to go home, please. I think.
Play some music.
it's-
Play some music.
Could you please at least play some music so I can drift away?
Even at the end, you're still a dreamer, Max. It's a nice trait.
You can't hear David. But he might just stick you.
Hold it! What?
Oh. He sticks
So
you.
music, maybe not the racetracks?
Yeah.
I think you gotta ask for water and pull the cart closer.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was.
Water.
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
That way you can like probably kick it into him or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have your one leg free, so. Glug, glug, glug.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Kick.
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you have to pull the wall.
David Madsen. Of course. Well, this is what you get for playing cop. A real
But the cart thing's definitely right.
I think you need to now.
It's
Yeah.
You are not going to stop me.
Table.
Table? What about the table?
Put use.
It's over.
Grab that bottle!
Oh, you give him directions.
Oh,
So yeah, you want him to take the table.
Yeah. Kick table. Got it.
He's a soldier. He takes orders.
It's over.
You are not
David,
going
hit
to
that
stop me.
table!
Yes, sir.
Oh, that wasn't enough. Just kidding, that was pathetic.
Good try.
What else can we do?
You are not going to stop me.
There's a gun on the floor right there.
Hey,
You are
grab your
not
gun.
going to stop. Got it.
Damn it.
I
Then
think
there's the
it
cable.
was
cable to get the lights off?
It's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Ugh. Bam.
Got him.
Those lights are gonna start a fire if you leave.
Oh, Lord, Max.
Oh, yeah.
Are you okay? Are you alright? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here.
It is.
Yeah, the
Let's
text
wrap
still
up
happens.
this son of a bitch first.
Stay down.
He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up.
He killed Chloe.
Except you are going
Well,
to
that's the
prison
decision
forever.
you make.
Yeah.
Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my
We
photos.
know who has a photo of us.
Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took
Okay,
of
so
us.
it was a real moment in time.
Shit, no
Was real
signal.
what?
Moment in time. I thought he photoshopped like us into a picture of him.
No, he took a picture
not that
before the
one.
party.
Yeah, before the
Oh.
Vortex party, he like snapped one selfie of us.
Okay, we leave.
Prescott.
Oh,
Hold on,
okay.
Max.
Where's Chloe?
So, where is Chloe?
I'm gonna get her.
Tell him the truth, and then he
Hide the
murdered.
truth.
Fuck
I
that
mean,
guy.
he's
This
gonna-
isn't gonna count.
He's gonna murder Jefferson.
None of this is gonna matter.
That's also true.
Either we go back and Chloe ends up dead, alive, and everyone else is dead.
I do want to see his reaction because
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
Tell the truth. Either we go back and
David.
Chloe's dead before anything even happens,
Chloe
or
is
we go to the end and Chloe's alive and everyone else is dead. Who
dead.
cares?
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
This isn't happening.
Oh.
You can't.
Hmm.
No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you?
Yes, I saw her. I saw a Jefferson killer in the junkyard last night.
The old junkyard outside of town that everyone goes into. It's a real hotbed for
I was
problems.
feeling sorry for myself.
They should really lock it up.
No.
That's not gonna stop those
I
damn
promised
teenagers.
Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this?
Kill Jefferson right here.
Just murder him. in
I never
cold
even
blood.
told Chloe that I. God damn it!
Yeah, you see that he actually cares. And you find out how much he
You
cares.
killed my wife's child, you sick fucker.
curb stomp
And you
him
took
right
away
now.
my stepdaughter.
Kick his head in. Ooh. Oh.
David,
Ooh.
wait!
Got him.
Yeah.
Well,
Blah.
them's the brakes.
Those are the brakes.
That's what happens.
Bop bop. I feel better now. I'm whole.
Damn.
Max. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry
shot
you
him
had
in
to
the
see that.
fucking head.
He's a soldier. He's not gonna waste bullets.
What a mess. What have I done?
This nice white room.
All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe. I'm sorry. Joyce. I failed you.
You with all your cameras.
My family.
Yeah, you did.
You didn't fail.
Took a random
You
text
did your
from
job.
Max
didn't do-
explaining the whole story for
He
you to
didn't
pick up
do her-
any of the pieces.
If that's his best,
I mean, he was great at gathering data for us.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of this.
He did
He
a
was
really
actually
good job.
really essential to this
He
plot.
just didn't put it together.
Look at
It took an 18-year-old photography student to really make those intense, nuanced connections.
I bought the puzzle, Max, but I can't put these pieces together.
You know who's really good at puzzles? Kira.
I love puzzles.
Oh.
I wish you were here for the part that was a puzzle. But
Sorry.
It's okay.
it's
You're really not that kind of puzzle. Kira's good at the actual
Visual
the actual
puzzle.
jigsaws.
Okay, now we've got control again. Let's leave him to wallow in it.
He'll be fine.
Let's run. Let's get real close to that picture.
Yeah, let's just. Give a real good view of that picture.
The real fucking inside of that.
Alright, so now we go find Warren.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren.
Hey Warren, where you at?
Yes. Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Request.
Yeah. But why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
That's okay.
You
Me
would be
too.
scared of Warren.
But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
I'm just gonna borrow this card.
Yeah, borrow this car. Does Max know how to drive?
I don't know. She's got keys.
She definitely has keys.
Whose
Isn't that
keys are those?
Nathan's car?
Or is it Jefferson?
Jefferson's car?
Who knows?
It's gotta be different. He's still have to be there.
He doesn't need it anymore.
And maybe it's David's car.
No, that's not what David's car looks
That's-
like. That's David's car. That's Jefferson's car. Oh, right. We saw him talking to the principal.
I don't know how you got his keys though.
I trust Limbo, having warned me for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, I want to pay all those taxes!
I fucking hate the radio. I've been doing it for years just to pay the bills. It was good for the ego and it paid the bills.
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody.
You did.
Everybody
That's not true.
me.
Who's speaking now?
That's
Mr. Jefferson
Nathan.
is coming for me now. All this shit
You
will
did
be
get
over
used.
soon.
He did.
Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
Well, that's when voice mode we got to make.
Yeah.
So I actually didn't get to this part.
Yeah, I don't remember this post.
What?
I mean, I remember finishing the game. I don't remember getting a message. I guess if you change the photo, you did that. That was nice.
Now remember, we need to save Alyssa.
She's in a ridiculous circumstances.
No
She's
matter
on a
what
roof or
happens.
something insane.
Yeah, you need to go, Alyssa! Football! Look out!
Watch your head.
Watch your head!
Move 3 steps to the left.
But again, one way or another, everyone ain't ending up here.
Yeah.
Either everyone's getting killed by this storm right here, or it never happens.
Warren is at the Two Whales Diner.
Wait, do you have to rescue us?
Hurry up.
You can rescue her. We're gonna.
We're gonna, because that is our main objective.
Well, we missed
There she is.
one
Oh, hello.
Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa. We did miss one.
Alyssa needs help.
Alyssa needs help.
You need to climb up those.
And you get up there.
Yeah, get up to her.
Hello, Alyssa.
Please, help
Then
me
she's gonna
now.
save you.
Help.
Alyssa, are you okay? Let me help you down. Fuck that shit, Max. Whenever you show up, I have to get out of the way. So just stay. No!
Oh,
Rewind.
she's dead.
Does she just trust you if you save her every time?
Let me get down, Max. Alyssa is stuck in that house. Alyssa, are you?
Nope.
Rewind.
There's gotta be another way, like maybe don't
Yeah.
fuck her. Like put a plank there somehow or something.
Yeah. Oh, use.
Here it is. Here we go.
She doesn't believe you. If you try to talk to her, she just like bails.
I'd rather take my
Bye.
chances with this decrepit house.
Here you go.
Come on, Alyssa. Take my hand.
Thanks.
Here I come.
Every time you
And
come
there
along,
goes
Max.
that.
You did it, Max. Are you okay?
Now I am. We need to get out of here.
Alyssa, you go on. I have to help other people.
Oh, fucking hero.
I thought Alyssa like pushes you out of the way or something. My bad.
Maybe later. That's a way.
That's a whale. The one whale diner.
I get it. Entrance.
I don't think that's it.
That's not really an entrance, but
It is a way to enter this building. Where are we? What is this?
It's the store.
Hello, store.
How can I get out of here?
Time travel.
We're gonna.
Use box. Yeah. Use that. Oh, right. Rewind.
Rest in peace.
Rewind him.
He's dead.
Rip and Pepperina.
Electrocuted.
Sorry about that, dude. Let me just.
Use.
I thought I did do that.
Yeah, but you didn't do that. Oh, that's what turned it on. Sorry, I thought that's.
You gotta tell me to get the fuck out.
Yeah, you gotta move.
Hey, dude, don't be in that room. Sprinklers.
Okay.
Those.
I just need to switch on the electricity to activate the sprinkler.
Fish, you gotta
Look at him first.
maybe talk to him.
Hey, buddy.
I want to help that fisherman, but he's in shock
Let's see,
and
there must
he
be.
might not hear me.
Throw a flyer to him.
Throw a flyer. Hey, buddy.
Turn
I'm gonna
around.
crumple this up and throw it at him.
This makes me so sad.
Magazine.
Shut up, Max.
You did this.
There's a way. Can I just throw some shit at him?
What if you like exit the building and go around a different way? Like, can you get in the building another way?
Let's see.
Think so.
Cannot leave.
How'd you get in?
I entered through that hole, but it will not let me exit.
There's gotta be another interact.
Oh, you know what? I know what to do.
Okay.
I need to kill him and then not kill him.
Okay.
This one's
Oh yeah, like
easy. We just go over here, and then we go. Hey, look, you're
You
fine.
appeared out of nowhere.
Hi,
Hey, buddy, what's up?
You were in too much shock to notice.
You were scared.
Come on. You have to get out of here right now.
I need to breathe. I need air.
It is kind of funny how many times Max uses that move and then rewind time.
Yeah.
And then whoop, I'm here. And no one ever notices it.
Yeah.
Like there are times you do it in front of
Okay,
people.
And then I gotta jump out here.
Oh yeah.
This is
like,
like
how did-
electrocute myself.
You should get
Go,
out of here.
go, go, go.
The whole town is dying.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Okay. I better hurry to the
Not
diner
be
over there.
electrocuted.
I need Warren's photo.
Alright, here we go. Our way out. This. Across the street.
I think there might be other people we could have saved.
I think so. But it's okay. I'll go back now.
There's a dead person. Cop.
It's the cop.
This is just rewind up. No, can't. You rewind the cop.
Up.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let's rewind a little bit. Ow. Everybody get out.
No need to.
What?
What?
That's the place we're going to.
The homeless lady got
The
out.
homeless lady I told to leave. She's crazy. I'm crazy.
Rewind time.
Alright, one more.
Hi, whale.
Use this.
there's a
Yes.
That's why it was
fire sand.
fire sand.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean,
for
it's a
fire
real
sand.
thing.
I know, but it's
Thank goodness it's there.
thank goodness it's right there.
This is blocked off.
I
Now I have to
another
find
way.
Now we need to go in that
I
side.
need to go through the whale.
Wait, the fire went out when you
The fire
blocked the line? Sure. Go.
I don't know.
Who cares? Go to the side door. The one that
I can't move any faster.
I don't need that one.
I don't need this. Unless it's spot. She left.
Oh, she's not here. I hope she's in a shelter.
It's you.
I never even asked her name.
It's you.
Again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties. The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Max.
Hi, Frank.
Frank! Thank goodness. If anyone needs heroin, morphine,
Oh, Jesus,
I got it
I'm
cheap.
so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay? Yes.
I hate his t-shirt.
What about
I
you
hate
guys?
his 3D
Two
t-shirt.
Wales is barely standing.
It
now.
upsets me to look at it.
I don't know if it's gonna make it through this
Warrens.
tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground.
This gentleman.
Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce.
Oh, that.
It's all we
Yes.
have.
I hate it.
You okay, Warren?
That's pretty good.
Is it like a llama?
It's
It's
a
a
chicken
chicken
with
with
stutter shades.
The
shutter
snow?
shades on.
Eclipse? There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
I should have anticipated this.
What would you have done, Warren, if you had seen it coming?
I'm a meteorology student.
Hi,
But
Frank.
I need... Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Why do you have a southern accent, Joyce?
I'm so glad
From
you're
a
here.
southern state.
Tell me your secrets.
No, if only
Tell
I
me
had
your
Rachel
story.
back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Rachel's dead.
She's
She
dead.
is dead.
Frank. I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
No, please. Please, no, not
Dude,
Rachel.
even if she was alive,
She can't fucking
this
be.
tornado.
Are you
This
sure?
tornado
How do
is
you know?
pretty
We
serious.
used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson,
This is a lot to put on
has
Frank
this
in the
creepy
final
photo
moments of
torture.
life.
Yeah, right?
and we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to
My
Your
photography
girlfriend's
teacher
dead, and
had
there
a
was like a
secret
crazy
life.
photography teacher.
The
Fuck, I knew
kid
it.
of the richest
I should
man
never have
in
hooked up with
town.
that
What's
sick
sick is
punk.
like
Loved
when we
her.
were
Papa
walking
knew
around
him.
in the junkyard, we probably walked over Rachel's body a couple times.
You saw.
It's up on like
You
a
saw
hill.
Rachel.
And
Actually,
Chloe's
yeah,
always
we-
there.
Yep.
Maybe that's why she likes being
Yes.
Yes.
there.
I wish I
Spirits calling
didn't.
out to her.
I'm so sorry, Frank.
Well, she was hanging out there.
Nathan wanted
So
to
is Max
impress
in there, or
Jefferson,
is
and
what's her face supposed to be the doe who like
killed
sometimes
her.
guides her?
It's Rachel Amber's ghost. Her
The
spirit
doe?
ghost.
Kill her.
That's why Chloe can't turn back the time and affect that thing.
That's why
he used some
Max can't.
drug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh no, we're
Gave her an
telling
overdose.
Frank that
An overdose?
he sold
The only way
Yeah.
Nathan could have done that is if I sold it
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
him.
you did.
I killed my lioness.
Lioness.
No. What have I done? Where is this
He's already
motherfucker
got a
Jefferson.
bullet in his brain.
He's dead. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me. It's not how it happened. I would never have stopped.
Rachel Amber
After
is
her dreams.
just a Venus flytrap for broken people.
Relate.
I know. She obviously cared about you, Frank.
Rachel cared about a lot of people,
Especially Chloe.
especially
They
Chloe.
dated too.
But now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we
Were you
went
able to,
through.
yes, you were able to get Frank's off without like extorting him or whatever?
You know, the one
Yeah, we
time
gave
I
him his
met my
money,
dad.
and he was very amenable after
Ambassador
that.
quoted the Bible and said he wanted to.
I had to talk him
enter his
out
house
without giving him his
justified.
money, and he was way more
In other words,
upset about us
he was
asking
like
for
that.
anything.
Me too.
You think I'm gonna help
You're
you?
helping me get
You owe me
there, Max.
thousands of
Don't
dollars.
get me wrong, kid. I still think
You
you're
pulled
weird.
you pulled a gun on me. I don't.
Yeah, I imagine you can't get him to help you if you.
You can. It's just harder. You just say Rachel's name a few
Hey,
times.
Joyce.
Come on, Max. Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
What up, Joyce? How you doing?
Joyce, how are you
Your
doing?
daughter's dead.
Just when I think I've
Chloe's
already been
dead.
through the ringer.
This storm's gonna kill everybody.
Where's Chloe?
Your husband killed her murderer.
I'll find her.
I'll find her.
Not in this storm, you won't. And you're not going out there, Max. I just have to pray that Chloe and David hold up.
Well, David's gonna survive this one. He's in a bunker.
Yeah, he's in the best possible location.
It's not like he was
It's just David and like
A corpse.
a corpse.
Supplies.
That's all that's making it out of this thing. David and a corpse.
David.
You don't have control over it.
Like the new
David is an
Tim
adult,
Burton movie.
and he has
David
a lot
and a
more
corpse.
age and
David and a
experience
corpse.
under his belt. He doesn't always show it.
Tim Burton's made so many movies about necrophilia.
I'm sorry I caused so many problems.
Corpse Bride.
You did the right thing.
Todd.
David overstepped his bounds.
Sweeney Todd in a
I had
way.
suspicion he was taking
Nightmare
his
Before
private
Christmas in a
surveillance
way.
way too seriously.
We'll only come out like half.
But he's
Yeah.
sorry.
So maybe only combine two, but two is more than you should ever.
He was Beetlejuice too, right?
Beetlejuice. No, he didn't. Wait, no, he did.
He did.
Tim
He
Burton's
did.
Beetlejuice, right?
Yeah.
Trying to keep
There's a
my
couple where
family
like people
together.
think it's him, but he didn't. He didn't.
Max,
But not
Like
him.
Nightmare Before Christmas, he directed but didn't write. Is that correct? Or the other way around?
David needs you
David saved my life
from
the storm.
Uh,
I saw how much he cares about Chloe.
a murderer.
Even if he couldn't show it, David needs you more than ever.
I can see why you love him. He's dumb, but listens to
I
directions.
guess kind of reliable.
He's somewhat reliable.
He's very good at following directions.
He's solid with a
Not much
gun.
else.
He even agreed to take a family counseling.
Oh, a family counseling class, you
It's
said.
a hard thing for him to do.
Well, he did hit your daughter in front of me, so that's the
Only
least
that
he can
one
do,
time.
really.
Nothing would make me happier than for David
And
and
Tim
Chloe
Burton's
to make
movies,
peace,
it's a lot
not
of
war.
fucking corpses.
I don't know what to do.
Or romantic relationships between people and
I just
corpses.
want this storm to blow
And I'm
over
still into it, man.
forever.
I love Corpse Bride. I fucking
Maybe
love
it's
that
time
movie.
we leave our
I
cave.
love Sweeney Todd.
How does Corpse Bride end? Does he fall in love
She
with the
disappears
corpse?
into butterflies. No, he marries the real girl.
I know that all he
And
wants
she like
to do
gets
is
set
make
free
you
from her
happy.
curse.
I know he would
that's
do
not as fun.
anything for you. And
So he
Chloe.
does not marry the corpse.
know.
Although he
And
He is
yes,
willing
he's not
to.
William, but that's
He's willing
okay.
to marry the
He's not
corpse?
supposed to be.
He's down to clown with the corpse?
Edward's a scissor hands too.
I was ready to give up.
Is he a corpse?
David's love
No, but
gave
he's
me strength.
parts of
He
him are
told me
dead.
I was his
Like his
hero.
hands.
And I can't give up loving him. I want him to come back
We've
home.
broken 12K!
That soon.
Woo!
If you were to count the
We raised $4,000 more almost than we raised last year already.
50% increase, yeah.
Come on, Joyce. Focus on the people here.
Jesus.
The party is over.
The vortex is much bigger.
This vortex is much bigger.
Pompidou! You're a good dog.
Pompidou should be freaking
Haley's
the fuck out because
friend
dogs
still
would
has
hate his shit.
Pompidou's a good boy, though.
Well, I guess once you've been in a dog fight,
He wasn't. He was rescued as a pup.
rescue as a pup, oh good.
Oh, I guess you see it in the sequel or the
I hate to
prequel.
say I'm glad to see you.
Do you see him as a puppy?
I'm so
Yeah.
glad to see you.
That's okay.
It's one of the reasons to get the
The
prequel.
important thing is that you're safe.
Just so you can see Pompidou.
And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that
Hello.
a long time ago. But damn,
Hey,
Max.
Ron.
Can't believe you actually drove down
Yay.
here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado.
We just broke
For one
$12,000.
photograph? I mean,
Yay.
I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of
Yay.
you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just
Don't
want.
watch it with me
Now
tomorrow.
shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking
Did,
lot.
did you have a good time?
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation.
I'm sorry.
Trust me, okay?
I
I mean, you can watch it without me. It's fine.
You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom
saying, if you want to
and saw
avoid
my best
spoilers.
friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that
Well,
I
I
could
love
rewind
you. I
time.
will.
And long story
see you
short,
tomorrow,
Mark
as soon
Jefferson
as I
is
can.
insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
Sleep tight.
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already
What'd you say?
killed
We're
me.
finishing it right now.
Her mouth is
I can't
bleeding.
let
We're
that
alive
happen.
right now.
I have to do something, Warren.
Max. Going back
We're
in
at the
time
end of
is
the
what
game.
caused the storm.
Love you.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory.
It's like that episode.
What happened with Jefferson?
One of the episodes is
He hurt
the title
you?
of that.
I mean, they're both true.
Nathan accidentally killed Rachel Amber trying to impress Jefferson. He
Her
just
mouth
needed
is
mental
not
help.
functioning correctly.
Now they're both dead.
Jesus, Max. I want the whole story, but I guess we really are out of time.
I can still change things.
She's a great ventriloquist.
Yeah, she just
They're
like,
communicating
There's a
through
reaction.
telepathy.
Whenever you reversed or altered time, maybe you caused a chain
We
reaction,
need to reverse the altered
even
time.
in the environment.
All this destruction is my fault.
Give me a break. You sure the hell didn't give yourself time travel powers?
I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger.
Warren is
I don't believe in fate or
cool
destiny,
with
but
this.
Yeah,
after
no.
this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both
Leave
of us
it
smart.
ambiguous.
I do know you're here for a
Interesting
reason.
that way.
And
Whether it's magic or
I guess it's up
science.
to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry
As a
you got
person who
stuck
has a
in this.
degree
In this,
in
I don't
time travel,
have fucking
I
clue
find a lot of
Do you?
things wrong with this.
But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the
This
time
whole thing. I mean,
comes.
they handle some stuff kind
I'm
of correctly,
so
but
proud
other
of
things
you,
are
Max. How could there be more
Are just
important moment in history?
wrong.
Can you-
They're
I'm in the
logically
middle of it with
Can
you.
you explain the
So
degree
thank
in
you
time
for
travel?
trusting me.
I
Thanks for being here.
got a
Always.
degree in philosophy, which is a very big
Ah.
field,
Mhm.
and there's lots of different ways you can go with that.
Mhm.
Like saying I got a degree in science can go a lot of different ways. Like what kind
Be
of?
careful out there.
So specifically, one of the
Hug, kiss, leave.
I would say
Hug the boy.
Uh,
I
give
would
him
say
a hug.
kiss him because like we're gonna not. This is not the real timeline anyway. So just like let him
This
have
ain't
a happy
happening.
moment.
Enjoy it.
Give him a
Some
little
reality.
Enjoy it,
Also
Warren.
horny.
For luck.
Wow. That's
That's a crap kiss.
It's a better
Barely.
kiss than she gave Chloe.
barely. touched.
Honestly, yeah, she kind of
Just
like
in
mouth
case we don't
headbutt
get out
her.
of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
of course you
I like that you can make all the wrong decisions with Warren, like wrong decisions
Yeah.
with Warren, and it feels
I'm
good.
gonna make the right choices from now on. I
Because
swear.
words are sad.
That's why you're super
Yep.
Max.
See, I had my like specialization in my major was metaphysics. So personal identity and time travel were like two of the things that I studied the most.
Hey, everybody.
Huh? Are you taking back? your-
Psych!
No, you monster.
Wait, you're undoing
Psych?
the kiss? You're undoing the
you're
kiss?
stuck.
Who let you drive?
Yeah, give me
How do
that
I-
back.
how do I stop? Focus on the photo. You can get a hug.
What? Oh.
I could just leave. I could just be
Cookies
like,
out.
deuces.
Hug
Bye.
before I do this.
Me too.
Psych.
The couch didn't agree to that.
Psych.
Oh, that's an intimate hug, though.
That is an intimate hug. He's into
Ooh.
it. He's keeping his midsection away.
He's
Leave room
definitely,
for Jesus, kids.
he's definitely
Here we
catching
go
the
before I
aroma.
get pathetic and tell you not to.
You're not pathetic.
I want to.
Sniffing our
You're
hair.
one of my heroes.
Yeah, he was. Excuse
And
me,
I'm
this
going to
hug. I
make the
need to
right
just
choices
back
from now
away for a bit.
I swear.
That's why you're super Max.
That is why you're Super Max. I love you, Max. I know.
You just have to like orient the joysticks the right way, a la lockpicking in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rotate L and R until you find the
I found it there in
Both
weird
up.
angle.
Yep.
Or weird angles.
Weird angles. Askew.
Alright, change one thing.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now.
Sorry, Warren.
To Rachel. Let's go now. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
He's not there. He's dead. Yeah.
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead?
I have time travel powers.
Bitch,
I know things.
Tell me exactly what happened. Please.
I need to know exactly how he died.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe!
Chloe, you idiot.
Chloe knows I have this power. She has to believe me now.
Bitch, I have the power.
Excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead?
Because...
Will you please tell...
Jefferson hurt me.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
Terrible choice. I fucked up. Nothing.
Terrible choice.
Terrible choice.
Chloe, I'm gonna tell you the truth, no matter what. I changed your past, and I had to make a terrible choice, and I...
Max, please tell me. I won't be mad at you.
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been...
I got a lot of powers.
You
gotta trust me on this one. There was this one timeline. We got married. We had kids. It was a lovely
2 girl kids.
I lived for 40 years.
We lived for 40 years together, but you got leukemia. And I just couldn't let you die like that, so I had to come back to this specific moment.
Of course I do.
And tell
Do you
you
think I would even know how to
get
handle
checked
that
twice
situation?
yearly.
Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the darkroom, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you.
I was too dead.
I'm so grateful David
I
was
was
there.
too shot in the head.
So what's your
shot
plan?
in the head.
We tell him everything.
I had
including
some
that
things on my
Victoria's in
mind,
danger.
like
Okay.
a bullet.
You've been through so
And
much.
I wear 3 of them, so it was
believe you,
awkward
Max.
for me.
After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes.
Your faithful companion. Who would describe themselves as their
In a
faithful
few minutes,
companion?
I won't know any of this happened.
I'm your second fiddle.
We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
Zoop. Now let's see what we fixed. Oh. They let David come. Oh.
We're together at the end of the world. Doesn't there have to be a bunch of
Chloe!
time paradox
I
here?
see that the real Max is back. So, how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. Worked, actually worked.
And Max Caulfield is kind of holding Caulfield.
Looks like even fate
because
doesn't want
Chloe
to
is her
spark.
friend who has
And
slipped into
Traveled through
swallowed the
multiple
bad
realities
part,
just
corrupted,
to save my ungrateful
and
ass
she's
over
going
and
to suffer
over.
the consequences of that.
I hope
And
it
Max
was
is trying to save her, keep her alive and happy and
I
safe.
don't blame you for wanting me out of your life.
She's trying to catch her.
Come
She's shooting
on.
guns at cars,
I'm the
getting
official
herself
drama
killed.
king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time.
I feel like bringing in the cosmic.
You're
Or
Max
not necessarily
fucking
cosmic,
Caulfield,
but supernatural.
time warrior.
To kind of
Even
explain
if you weren't, you're kind
going
and
to the ends of
caring.
the earth to help a friend.
Nobody could have a better best friend.
Self-destruct
No.
in the way you care about.
You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously.
These wigs are really
I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we're obviously not figuring out, we were meant to be
Obviously,
together at this
it's a
exact
lost
moment in
cause.
history.
Yeah.
I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
That deer.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber.
Yeah.
Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. Ugh, I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Just stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on it.
Don't we have a section where it's super, like,
Look at that
yeah,
monster.
Yep.
Who knows?
that trippy
This could be
segment, and then at the
Rachel's
end of the game.
revenge. Our revenge.
I don't know how we get there from here, though.
The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado.
Oh,
Come on.
Or did they cut that bad segment down? Oh wait, no, yeah.
Chloe.
Yeah, this is where it happens.
I've got
Right.
her back.
She just passes out and then it does the trippy segment and then
Oh,
yeah. And
Alfred
then she
Hitchcock
wakes up.
famously
there.
called film little pieces
well, first she
of time.
jumps through the entire.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
Like all the
These
important
pieces
parts
of time
the
can
game.
frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who
Okay,
perfectly
this is
captured the
messed up.
tradition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody?
I hate this segment.
Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Try to check your journal.
Yet.
It's just hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Yeah.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Wait, what's going on? Nobody even cares?
Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture a moment of desperation.
Oh, it's all trippy.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This
Yes,
At
you
least
totally
your own
fucked up
mind.
time.
If nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, even after her powers are gone, she's gonna keep doing that like
Yeah.
thing, like out of reflex, and be like, oh.
I want to die, I want to die.
You didn't die, Kate.
Paper
You're
ball.
alive. Not yet, you bastards.
XOXO. It's on computer.
Hi, computer.
Hello. Click.
It's too creepy.
Everything's all creepy.
What's
What
edge
does it
here?
say? Same.
Huh. Let's think the same.
Let's go outside and then. Oh, right. This part's pretty good.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Punch this man.
Pick up a pen and stab him in the throat.
Yep.
I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so
light
happy
blue.
together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way. It's about time somebody finally killed Chloe. Think of how often that bitch almost got me killed.
Great
It's
point.
like you're doing both of us an awesome favor.
Chloe can never appreciate you the way I will.
Ah.
And yes, I insist on calling you Maxine. Forever.
Won't let you
This
skip.
is hell.
Dope.
Welcome to hell. Welcome to
Can't
hell.
be real. I don't.
Chloe will remember your statement.
They are these candles.
I do wish that the narrative didn't end with.
Try your room.
Can I talk to Kate?
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you?
She's more.
You
She says the
never
opposite if she
understood
jumps.
me, or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
Goodbye.
I wish they left some trace of your choices in the end of this narrative.
Yeah.
But it's really scorched earth one way or another. Let's go in this room. Oh, it's infinite rooms.
I'm really glad that we chose to put this on the TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really glad Kira just bullied us into doing the right decision.
She paid for it.
Haha.
218. Where you at? Boo, where you at? 217. 218. Oh, now we're Rachel Amber.
Look at all these missing person posters.
Is there another key?
They're everywhere.
No.
I would have loved to do the set design for this.
She was my angel.
You on your own door?
My door.
Rachel saved my life. So Rachel took my place.
No, not my door.
I'm glad died, she was taken.
Map.
6 months ago.
Which one's Rachel Amber's room?
24.
Left Arcadia. Without a warrant. Without me.
Because we're in Rachel's clothes. And then it's like, puzzle solved.
Oh,
now we're Victoria.
She's the one across from us.
221. This is so trippy.
It's all the graffiti she's ever written. That's all her.
Yeah. And now we're Mexican.
I have all these pictures.
I know where your room is. It's just one. It's your point yet.
That sounded like SpongeBob's Doodle. Evil Doodle.
Does the music play backwards?
Yes, it does. It's awesome. It's just, and everyone's names are back. Oh, there's the dove. There's Rachel Amber's ghost spirit. No, I want to go in the poopy room. Okay, here's the part where it's a stealth section.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here. Let me capture you.
This is a sneaky mission.
Jefferson is coming after me again.
Really, you just have to keep moving forward and then just rewind.
Now,
you
have to. Hey, Max.
Keep moving forward.
Deuces.
Now, you have to die.
My stealth power is I can rewind time.
It's pretty helpful. Oh.
Max.
Oh. That's annoying.
If you...
Where's like the end game to this maze though?
I hate this maze. It's not even really a maze.
Max.
This is where we were before.
Yeah. But I got more time
How did
rewind
you get
juice.
past him? Like,
You gotta go around what he points one way.
Okay, I can't make physical contact with him. Got it.
Max. Max. Max.
I'm gonna do it.
You got like
you just go another way.
jammed too hard.
Yeah, I got too stuck.
The game forced you to back up to the beginning. I think you're going about this too aggressively.
Weird.
Max.
So now we go about things aggressively. Let's hide in the little alcove like the game wants me to. I play Life is Strange for the stealth mechanics.
Yeah. It's got some really nuanced sneaking in the later portion.
I like the part where you get to snap his neck.
Wait, do you actually do that?
No.
It's not, doesn't feel like a Metal Gear Solid segment.
That would be great.
Feels a little out of...
It's a sneaking mission. Gotta hide behind this garbage.
Yeah.
Good evening, Blackwell. Well, and I'm here as coffee. Well, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield. Hello.
Oi!
Oi.
so... Okay. We hide behind here.
Will Max Caulfield please come to the dark room immediately? I repeat, Max Caulfield to the dark room now.
Okay, there you go.
There's that totem.
Did we ever take pictures?
Nope. I looked in every episode.
No one wanted a picture of it. It was never interesting enough. No one.
Max, where are you? Max, come out to play.
Warren!
Is that Warren?
Come out to play.
It's either Warren or Nathan. We're not gonna find out.
Hey, baby. Do you have a scarf I can borrow, Max?
Hey, Max. Please, come here. So I can beat you up.
The only way you'll ever get in the Vortex Club is if a tornado.
Hey, Missy.
Are you?
Everything.
Stop!
Are you quiet?
Hate you.
I can't tell which direction. Did I go backwards?
The squirrels.
You gotta go the right
Snitches
direction.
get stitches.
I went backwards because I couldn't tell which direction was forwards because of the effect.
Ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
It's all the people who bother you even a little bit over the course of the game.
Those were my beans.
My rings. We didn't even do that.
Let's take a pause.
Oh no. Bottles. This might be hell.
That was an annoying part of the game. You're right.
You didn't even watch it. We were talking about.
Well, these ones aren't too hard to find.
We were talking about Shrek at the time.
We were.
Did you die?
No. Do I have to sit on the bench?
Sure, why not? Have a seat.
Do I have to contemplate and then we'll talk about how, like... Oh. We got a donation.
Yeah?
We
Did
did.
you get the donation?
It's us. It's $15. We gotta spin that wheel. Had to spin that wheel. Em, it's your
You
turn.
did the last one.
It's your turn to spin that wheel. I spun it last. Alright, now we're in the snow globe.
I'm gonna veto it if it's drawn face because we're about to go to bed.
Fair enough. Be drawn face.
Push-ups, 10 of them.
Nice.
Right, like you're the real
Get
cookie.
buff, Em.
I'll let her know
I can't do it with my socks on.
Take your socks off.
Let me just put my shoes
Or go into the
Or
microwave
put your
with
shoes
a
on.
carpet or something.
Or go to a carpeted room. We trust you. You're on the honor system.
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and
I better hear some grunting, though.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come with you.
I hate this segment so much, but we're so close to the end of the
can't
game.
skip anything.
We can't skip any of it. We're so close.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She don't
Gotta
have
give the
many
people what they
bags of
want.
delicious grilled
You are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit.
Okay, I did push-ups.
Excellent.
You mean your college bud?
Oh yeah, understand when I realize
Can't hide from me forever.
I wanna hold your hand.
Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house.
Oh, you got a,
Do I have to do something?
you got a text from William.
Good.
Wait, look.
Ah!
Whoa.
I bet the text is like, why'd you let me die, Max?
How long will this nightmare go on?
Did anyone here watch?
I think
this
you'd
is
be
gross.
perfect for my new photo series on retro.
Walk Hard, the Duke Cox story.
You have the same qualities that I loved
They
in
do a
Detroit.
good hold your hand joke at the beginning of that movie.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh,
hand
Christ,
holding.
I know. And she never shuts up.
Do
Does she?
you think we don't know what that
I'm
means?
so over her.
The devil's got hands, and he uses them
Everyone at Black
for
Wills
holding.
Max. Let's prove it.
Booyah,
This is
Warren.
obscene.
I thought you were all over Max's shit.
She's not all that. So who cares if she doesn't
We
kiss
did,
me?
and also it's
You
not
should have
why.
seen her make a move on me in my room.
hella lame. Max should see me make a move on you. Come here.
I'm looking away.
God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Whoops, camera's over here. That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, right? She had that on.
I hear that. Do you...
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, we're not spending a lot of time looking at Max's clothes.
Shit.
We're not.
Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
Just every possible Chloe pairing.
I love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot.
This is...
I
Look at all this
can't
slash
believe
fiction they
it
got
took
going
us so
on.
long to hook up.
What's your shit?
That's
Whatever
subtle
it
leg
is.
touch.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive.
This one should just be like...
I wish she would have never come
Chloe
back
kissing
to work
Max
in
with
your
the
bed. You want
gigantic...
the
Like
risk.
hovering over Max, kissing her in the gigantic machine.
Oh, bathroom. This part. I remember this.
I don't remember this.
Oh, I do remember
There's
this.
a keypad and you gotta figure out the...
I'll be so
Oh, right.
grateful if
I mean,
this is
you
the
gotta-
last digicode.
Garbage.
Around.
I don't like when they try to parody their game design
Yeah.
choices. Fine, I'll use it. Nailed it. Assholes.
Great. Numbers
So
are
one in
all
the mirror.
over.
Yeah.
How will I find the right code?
You look in the mirror.
So
only
like
one of those.
left. Yeah, there on the wall.
Where?
You
Right
just
there.
looked right at it.
Oh. 1130.
No, it was 0,
Back
0311. It's a mirror.
Nailed it.
Got it.
First try.
Person GBZR, man, this is like my normal daily fever dream. Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Ah.
dance again, Max.
Hey, girl.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
That's what they all say.
Everybody's
We put
here.
every character
Hey.
All the character models.
Sounds like looks like a debug menu.
Yeah, right. You got the window.
Back in the old days of games where there'd just be like hidden
Yeah.
screens where you'd like talk to an NPC to like teleport to somebody.
That was my favorite part of Golden Sun.
Final Fantasy VII has one too.
I know we have been friends in the past, but please.
Okay, here's all the people that I'll care about if they die.
Who
Nah.
are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass.
So,
Or I'm
everyone,
one of the Maxes
and
left
chat.
behind.
We're about to make the decision.
Oh, so you want help?
Decision.
The decision.
I want to do it.
Thought you could
I wanna
control
make the
everybody.
You want to make the decision? Here you go.
everyone, huh?
We're
I
about to
did
make
all
the
this
decision.
game. I gotta
Yeah.
make the decision.
So, does
Do you want any input or no?
It wasn't my choice.
Well, I know what we're gonna do.
I didn't
but-
okay?
ask
Do
to
we want
rewind
Chloe to
time.
live or die?
Stop
Die.
playing
Vote now.
innocent.
I say
You left a
save
trail
Chloe,
of
fuck the
death
town.
behind you.
I'm on the side of the universe.
You even let
Okay.
that stalker
I like the
Max
song by
Jefferson.
Foles that plays when Chloe dies.
You're way more of
Alright.
a cold-blooded killer than him.
So we got 2 for letting Chloe die,
And one.
And
for
one-
letting Chloe live.
1 for letting Chloe
My heart
live.
says, fuck this town and all its people.
Bullshit.
But my other part of my heart says, Foles,
I never set out to kill
Spanish
anyone.
Sahara is a really good
That
song.
Let's see.
Any less than
Ask the
murder.
chat.
Chat.
What
I
they
know what I
want.
am.
Chat, what do you
You're just
desire?
trying to
Chloe
hurt me.
live or
You're
die?
a goddamn
Does
hypocrite.
Chloe live
Just
or
look
die?
at the pain you've caused. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that?
No, quite honestly, I don't.
What was that? Do you think she did this for us?
No, she was like,
Has to be
let
my
me guess, you
destiny
fucked
to
up
save
time and
her.
space to save Chloe.
I
You
wouldn't
better
be
think she's
trapped
worth it.
in here if I didn't believe that. No kidding. Chloe trapped you with her drama. Guns, drugs, Rachel. Even stealing money from the handicapped fund.
That was a lie, though.
She's just using you, dude. Like, she even asked you to end her life and do what she couldn't do by herself. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us
People
than
are
Jefferson.
saying death.
Death to Chloe?
Death
Death
to
to
Chloe.
Chloe. So far we've got death to Chloe.
How many times?
2, I
You're
think.
just another
Oh,
The
wait, 1.
majority.
Man,
We got 1.
And the
So
thing is, here,
stupid.
you are in control. And just
I'm
like when
embarrassed
Gino
about saying
ignored
it.
our vote and didn't
Something
kiss
Chloe
Warren,
will
you can
destroy.
ignore the couch's vote and let Chloe live.
Oh,
And personally,
hell,
I never
speak of
seen
the
that
devil.
ending play out, so I'd be interested.
We did
Well,
kiss.
we own this game now.
We
Yeah,
did kiss
you
Warren.
could watch it.
Details. Samantha.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head.
Chloe's
She
here.
knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality.
I don't think it is, but
I don't like that Chloe's face.
After 5 years, you're still Max
Ah.
Caulfield.
Oh,
Oh,
all
the
the
little wax
moments.
museum?
I am
Yeah, this is the
seriously
wax
glad
museum
to
with
see
all
you.
of the Chloes.
I know this is supposed to be like emotionally gut wrenching, like make you feel terrible about your choice.
I think it's
But
just,
I was just like,
this is kind
yeah,
of like
she's
weak
kind of.
storytelling right now.
I was not into this. This did not really make me feel too much. I was kind of just
I-
bored
this-
that I couldn't interact with anything.
This one hurt. I hated this.
I know it was your birthday last month. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on
I'm
that.
still tripping on that.
Seeing you. Let's talk about
Yes,
your
we had this whole lifeline together.
I do like
Welcome to
these
American Rock.
vignettes. So,
My home away from hell.
Yeah.
Raw and raw. You saved me
The
again.
train.
Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life.
excuse me.
Superhero?
Oh, Nikki Rooney says live.
Oh. Oh.
We gotta vote for
Promise
Liv.
my partner, Max.
And I think
Better come check
Nikki
out these
Rooney's
files.
feet count double.
That's true. Those feet did a lot of good work.
I really appreciate the modelers though, what they did here.
Ass off when I
They did a really good job of.
I appreciate the pool noodles and all the work they
Yes.
put into this.
Yes.
Photo hog. I double dare you.
Yeah, you kissed her once, man.
You kissed her once.
You're hardcore. Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us?
I'm voting live based on seeing the last 50% of this game.
Yeah.
Wow, you were watching most of this
Thanks, Nikki,
game?
for
Thank you,
tuning in.
Nikki.
Really appreciate your support.
It's weird hanging out with you.
Yeah, Nikki, if you're hearing this, I super admire your foot gaming play. I only hope that one day I can get up to that level. Maybe one day I'll do a Dark Souls run with my feet. Dark Souls.
Come on, Max. We're almost there.
I have no idea how I can play Dark Souls with my feet though.
You would need a
Wait.
what do you call it? The
I
same
bet
thing
if I
that he
talked
does.
to Able Gamers, they would hook me up. We met them at PAX.
Max, Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Alright, here we are at the end of this.
I
what
must
did
have passed
the
out.
final tally come
Thank
from
God.
the chat?
We're definitely.
Never do that again, okay?
It's your choice. It's your choice. It all comes down to this.
We're definitely having Chloe live.
I vote Chloe lives. Nikki Rooney votes Chloe live, and
That's it.
And that's it. And
it's basically an even split, and it's down to you. Em.
oh, okay.
Nikki Rooney says to Billy, you can do it.
Yeah.
It just takes practice and a decent control setup. I was saying during the Hollow Knight run, the human brain is insane at adapting.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything.
Wait one sec, Jen's trying to tune in for the end of this.
Death
Let me
and
just give her
destruction.
hints on how to use Twitch.
Fuck all of that, okay?
Hello.
You were given a power.
You trying to watch
you
it?
didn't ask for it, and you saved me, which had to happen. All of this did,
Okay.
except for what happened to
Now
Rachel.
you can see. Hello.
But without
Hi,
your
Jen.
power, we wouldn't
Hi,
have
Jen.
found her.
We're
Okay, so you're
waving.
not the goddamn time
Oh,
master, but
because
you're Maxine Caulfield.
the ad is running. Okay.
And you're
We'll wave in a
amazing.
bit. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Max,
Hopefully the ad's done running. Hi.
this is the only way.
Hello. I'm gonna keep waving.
I feel like
Hi.
I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
Go back into the picture.
It was because it's Twitch. Twitch runs ads anyway.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture.
It's the picture of the
All
butterfly.
that would take
Oh, the butterfly
is for
from
me
the
to
bathroom.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Ugh.
No. No way. You are my number one priority now. You are all that matters.
Oh, you're all that matters.
I know.
I know.
You proved that over
I'm
and
your
over
whole
again.
world.
Even though I don't deserve it.
Even though we hadn't met
so
and we hadn't been
selfish.
together in years.
Not like my mom. Look what she
And
had to
also,
give
like,
up
I
and
have
live
trust
through.
issues kind of because of you.
And she did.
fucked up for all my
She deserves
relationships
so
with
much
them.
more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me.
Oh, Jen says hi.
Maybe
Hi
you've
again.
just been delaying my real destiny.
Jen, do you want Chloe to live or die?
Jen, text me if you want Chloe to live or die.
Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first
I
seen
mean,
me.
she's watching this live,
I know
so
I've been selfish, but for once,
Jen's
I
quick
think
on
I
the
should
draw.
accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years.
What about Rachel?
Wherever I end up after this, and whatever
Rachel's only been gone a few
reality,
months.
all those moments between
No,
us
no,
were
it's
real,
been like
and they'll always be ours.
That's, I mean,
Yeah,
6
yeah.
months,
You
years.
Oh, alright, well.
I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe.
No.
I can't make this choice.
You have to choose.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
What do you want it to be?
Well, Max, you gotta, or something like that.
Alright, so in my own playthrough, I did both of these, and one of them is very unsatisfying, and the other one is the intended end result of the game. And the game wants you to take one path, but I'm gonna say fuck that. Bye town.
Okay.
Bye town.
Really, I would argue the game wants you to save Chloe.
It's
To a
time.
degree.
It does, but clearly you're supposed to get over that and
Yep. Jen says live. I think.
well,
Nice, we
yeah.
did it.
You did it, yeah.
Chloe.
I also wanted to have her live because
Yeah, you have to pick between Chloe and literally the entire town.
every
Everyone
single
else.
person in town. And we're gonna watch this play out, and then we're
Oh,
probably
they
gonna,
play this song. Okay,
Yeah.
that's where this song comes in.
yeah, we're probably gonna go back and watch the true ending anyway.
Yeah, because that'll take 5 minutes.
Yeah.
How do they survive this?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, it goes straight
goes
into town.
into town. You watch it
Which
happen.
is why she keeps seeing the lighthouse.
Wow, there goes the diner.
And everyone you thought you cared about.
Oh, I didn't care about them.
That's why I said you thought you did. Max thought you did. But really, Chloe's her whole world. She doesn't need anything else. And she can live with this guilt the rest of her life.
You picked the unhealthy.
Also, Chloe's got to live with this guilt the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Where she killed her own mother, essentially.
Well, she didn't kill her. Max did.
Yeah, but she told Max to make a choice instead of saying, like, do it!
But I mean, it's gonna be. Yeah, this won't make their relationship toxic forever.
Yeah, right?
Hey, Max.
Welcome to
remember-
codependency.
This relationship isn't founded on some toxic shit.
Good thing that they fell in love.
Plus, you don't know that everyone in the town dies. There could be survivors.
Wait, don't they kiss? Or do they only kiss if you sacrifice Chloe?
They should have kissed, I think.
Right?
We might have made a wrong decision.
Did Chloe not?
No,
Does
we
Chloe
signed
remember
her,
that we?
kissed her, we rejected Warren.
Yeah. Die.
Die.
What else have we done?
There's a
Well, yeah.
Bordeaux.
The town has been reclaimed by deer.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's happy.
This is really the beginning of Tokyo Town.
Yeah. Both endings are depressing in different ways.
I think you actually see.
There's a body down there.
Yeah,
I didn't even.
some bodies as you ride through. whales and livings.
We out of here, y'all.
We out of here. We
Sorry,
could have
Max.
taken a different route out of town too, but we decided to drive through the whole
There might
thing.
only be like one way to get out.
Max, it was a whirlwind 5 days.
That's why she has the 3-bullet necklace, right? She gets shot 3 times.
Yeah, she
Doesn't
dies
die any of those times.
What's the third one?
Nathan, the
Mr.
train.
Jefferson.
She doesn't get shot.
Is the train kind of getting shot or like what?
It's a death.
Oh, is it that? I thought maybe Frank shot.
She gets shot more than 3 times. She can get shot by Frank, she can shoot herself.
Yeah.
She definitely canonically gets shot by Nathan and Jefferson. But she can get shot like at least 6 or 7 different times in between those.
So really, she should have more bullets in her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her
necklace should go.
Just be the chain.
Just bullets.
Alright, so that's the ending. for
Alright, so
that
that's
group.
one ending. Let's go ahead and rewind it.
Yeah. We're gonna skip this.
Yep.
Go. You decided to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. It's a pretty even split, honestly.
Yep.
Not sure why. David got a scar during the
Oh,
fight.
we didn't save Evan. Oh, shit. We didn't save the trucker. Fuck that guy.
Jefferson. You didn't save the trucker. You didn't save Evan.
These
You
are all
saved
pretty
Alyssa.
even splits here. The fireman was kind of an easy one.
Yeah. You saved the fisherman. You helped Joyce believe in David again. You told the truth about Rachel to Frank, and we hugged Warren.
Most people kissed Warren.
Most people kissed Warren.
You didn't
Some
show Warren any
just
affection.
fuck it
Showing
up.
Warren no affection would just be the coldest shit.
Yeah.
And now let's jump to the
Alright,
end of the
let's
game.
go
I
back.
wonder what she says though. She's probably just like, okay, bye.
Choices.
Oh no, that just shows us what choices we made. I think you have to jump into the
play episode
episode 5, and then jump to
We
the
go to the very
cliff. Nightmare. Collectible mode is.
What?
It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Collectible
This
mode
is
just
just a
makes
check.
it so that you have no story progression
Yeah.
ramifications, and you can just take pictures of shit.
But in order to do that endpoint, I think we gotta watch this whole
Yeah, I don't think it would show the
Max, can you hear me?
If you didn't do it. If you did it in collectible.
Say something.
Chloe,
Go
I
for
must
it.
have passed
Go for
out.
Plus, I got like 8 minutes of commentary.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes of monologue before we get to that.
Oh, Jen said there was a big delay
Oh, damn.
between when we asked on stream and that. Miss you. Next year we'll have to do it, and you'll need to be here for the stream for the charity.
This is my
Aw,
storm.
she said miss you too.
I caused this.
That's good
I
because
caused all of this.
you know
I changed fate and destiny so
we
much
made a
that
commitment.
I actually did alter the course of everything. All I really created was just death and destruction.
Death and destruction.
What if Max was
that's
like,
right.
I did it.
You were
I
the one
created
who
this.
didn't have
This is my story.
This is what I wanted.
Except for what happened to Rachel.
Oh, fuck that town. Fuck Warren. Chloe, you were the spark, but now I'm the fire.
Maxine Caulfield.
I am the Time Master, Chloe.
Does she keep her powers? Is that ever?
I-
It's not addressed.
I
right?
mean, if Chloe's alive, I think she does keep her powers. I don't think she does if Chloe's dead,
Max.
right? Because she needs her powers to stop Chloe
This
from
is the
killing
only
herself.
way.
I feel like
I
at
feel
some
like I
point
took
they
the
just
shot
go
1,000
away.
years ago.
I don't know if it's ever addressed in
Well,
game.
we'll have to wait for Life is Strange 2 too.
Yeah.
Also, where did she find this photo? Was it in her bag or something?
She
use
gave
that
it to
photo
Chloe, and Chloe's kept it
To
in her
change
wallet.
everything right back to when you took that picture.
And that was her
All
Max's
it would
proof.
take
Like, she really cares about
is for
me.
me
She's keeping this picture I took.
Right next to Rachel.
Right next to Rachel's picture. We're almost the same.
No way.
I wear her clothes
You are
now.
my
Everybody even on their graffiti.
I've been on their graffiti. It would have been better if she just
She should
crossed
have
out
made her own
Rachel.
friendship
Who
bracelet.
has a
Over and over
graffiti?
again.
Come on now.
Even
Well,
though
she
I don't
cut up
deserve it.
Rachel's. She cut up Max's friendship
so
bracelet.
selfish.
She?
Not like my
Yeah, you find her friendship bracelet like
Look what she had
snipped
to
off.
give up and live
in,
I was wondering about that.
And she
It's like,
did.
in the,
She
the
deserves
junkyard.
so much more than to be killed
I
by a
wish she
storm
just
in a
crossed out
fucking
Rachel's
diner.
name in the Rachel is here and write Max.
Father deserves her alive. There's so many more.
Yeah, it might be an even split because people want to see both endings. Yeah, Nikki, I think it's a combination of people wanting to see both endings, and it's honestly a 50-50 split in what people choose. Because there's the narrative, consistent narrative, which is Max realizing that she has to let her best friend go, and then there's the cathartic, love conquers all, like friendship conquers all, fuck everything else, this is what comes first. And it's kind of the mature kind of adult choice of letting your accepting something bad happening and finding a way to move past it, and the kind of more naive, childish obsession, view that this thing that I want comes above all things. And because it's a friend, it's justifiable. It's not actually selfish. Even though I'm making the choice for her to kill her mom.
This was a whole lot of effort. I know you'll make the right decision.
What do you mean?
Like
saving her life?
Yeah, like saving her life over and over again. Why even get the time travel powers if she could just have died in the women's locker room?
Well, because she didn't know. Like, she didn't know she was getting time travel powers.
But why get time travel powers at all? Why not just like...
At the beginning, she didn't realize that there were going to be, like, ramifications.
Why did she have them ever? Like, why did she get them out of nowhere?
Why does this game exist? If the end
Great point.
result is just...
But we have to.
Because it's hard.
It's art.
Okay?
It's art. None of it matters.
And
She
you'll
ends
make
up
those
dead.
fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel.
Or everyone.
I guess Grows people...
Being together this
I do
week.
think the options of either nothing, none of it happening, or everyone being dead.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish
really
that
extreme.
I wish that you had to live with the ramifications.
Yeah.
In the
You
end.
have to play another chapter.
Not necessarily play another chapter. I wish that there was. There's the kiss.
That it's
I was
only
gonna say
through
we did
sacrifice.
everything right.
Also, it's a really weird kiss.
It is. Their faces.
They did not get the kiss.
And now
Well,
kiss.
there is like a hurricane going around.
Yeah, that's true.
See, this ending makes me more sad because the other people aren't actually present in the scene, and I'm an emotional
always love
baby.
you.
Yeah, because all the other people are dead.
No, get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Yeah, I think
Never
it'd be pretty
date anyone
impossible.
again. You are barren from here out.
Barren. Salted earth.
Shrivel it up. Let's go.
Look at that photograph.
Look at it.
Every time I do it.
They don't make you have to do the focus intently thing, right? Good.
I thought.
You
they
made
might
your choice.
do it.
That was the difficult part, apparently.
Alright, here we are. Welcome back.
How great would it be if they made you do the focus?
Yeah. And it was a really hard focus.
It was a really good picture.
It was a good picture. You could keep the picture. I mean, just don't.
Because she
use
doesn't
it to
have powers
time travel.
anymore, right? We think.
We think that once she's murdered, she
It's
doesn't get the
not
powers. But it's not explicitly said.
Alright, now we gotta listen to this all happen.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
I had a kid say this to me the other day, and I was like, no,
So
you're
what
not.
do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
The controller rumbles when that happens.
It's the one controller rumble in the whole game.
I think so. Nah, it doesn't whenever you do.
Like when your head hurts.
Yeah.
My DG next says my feeling is she still has the power forever. She has to actively choose to not use it for the rest of her life.
Fuck.
That would be tough.
That's messed up.
Yeah, you shot her to death.
You shot her. You're going to jail.
Well, he already killed Rachel Amber, so like
Yeah.
he's not. His hands aren't clean.
Principal's gonna feel real dumb about not.
Now he's
being
got like
able
a
to
gun with his fingerprints literally on it.
Also, he's like pacing the whole.
like class is going on outside.
Yeah. Like he should definitely have like
Someone
seen you
must
by
have heard that
now.
gunshot. He didn't pace far enough, I guess. But eventually she's gonna have to stand up and be like,
Yeah.
when this becomes an active crime scene.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to listen to the music.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, David had to arrest
Yeah.
him. Oh, he's going to jail.
Ugh.
Yeah, because he's gonna snitch
He's
on
also
Mr.
going
Jefferson.
to jail.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh. And these are the days, like it's 3 days later.
Yeah.
Oh. Does she wear that same outfit in the prequel to William's funeral?
I think so.
She's got one funeral outfit.
Yeah.
Should she have multiple?
Well, with Max's
Track
life,
record.
with her track record,
Ooh.
yes. You all right?
Yeah. The deep cut with her track record. She should have
Yeah.
funeral outfits. God damn.
Yeah. If she ends up having the power and then she just has to never look at that picture ever again, like imagine she ends up married to some slob.
Yeah.
In her 50s, 2 ungrateful children. Like she's got to just look at that picture and go, you know that town.
I could really fuck up
Yeah.
Arcadia Bay right now.
I would fuck up Arcadia Bay right now in a heartbeat. Let's get out of here. I'm living in Tucson. Come on. But that doesn't even stop. Like the pile of rocks and then the funeral.
We gotta watch the funeral too.
And the swelling Spanish Sahara. Foles has a new album, by the way. It's pretty good.
I cried the first time that this game happened.
Same. Principal Wells. Oh,
It's probably drunk.
Yeah. Ugh.
What happened to Kate lived, but
She still have.
did she have her? Yeah.
No, it's cancer. We were just a better friend to her, so she probably wasn't as
I'm
depressed.
just assuming Jefferson also gets here.
If she gets arrested.
In the pictures, he gets arrested.
Yeah, so her video is not the news. It's him and Nathan.
So what?
It's a good
So
way.
we're talking about Kate. So like she doesn't have her whole depressive episode on because she didn't get arrested. So that's when you have to versus her video.
Also, it'd be in hella bad taste to steal
Once they
Chloe's
prove Nathan
thunder.
is guilty of drug evil, be like, hey, look at this shit.
She was making out with people at a party. Larry
What if you
David
came to
is the
you
fucking
came to David
priest.
like, oh my god, guess what? After scrolling me after a bunch of friends, guess what? Billy Bruce is dead. Oh my gosh, it's not your guess. Also, we found out what happened to Amber.
Thank you, Larry David.
Thank you, Larry
We
David,
solved
for
that
your
mystery
cameo
also.
appearance.
She's still got the deer necklace because now she's permanently the Max Caulfield Rachel Amber hybrid.
I thought the three small
Yeah.
animals were like the
All right,
butterfly.
Frank.
this blueberry that we saved and this dough.
Yeah, those are probably the most symbolic.
So I thought Max was the dough because that's first separately. It's on our shirts, it's on the necklace.
Well, Rachel and Max kind of share the symbol. Pompadour. She still owes me that 3,000.
I never got that.
Never get that back.
And that's supposed to be Chloe.
Yeah, the blue butterfly is definitely Chloe. I think the deer is doubly loaded. It's Rachel in the moments where you can't rewind, and it's leads Max to her gravesite. But then there are definitely moments where it represents Max. I mean, Max in the snow globe, she replaces the deer.
Yeah.
She wears a deer shirt the first two chapters. But then in the third chapter, she kind of takes on Rachel's clothes, and that kind of is wearing the deer outfit too.
Yeah. Well,
that's both of the endings.
Crazy.
And it is 11:07.
And it is time to go to sleep and tear down our stream stuff. So, thank you everyone who has been watching. Thank you everyone who's been here all weekend. It's been great. It's been an exciting community endurance run.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, our goal was $7,500. We ended up with almost $8,300. This year, we upped it by $2,500 to $10,000, enough to build a classroom. And this year, we managed to beat our goal by $2,000, which we upped the goal by $2,500, and we still exceeded the total we were looking for by that much. It was damn.
Yeah.
You know,
good job.
Every year, I worry that we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna hit the goal. Like, we're not gonna do it. But y'all always step up, and thank you, Billy. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you for hosting. Yep. Thank you, Em, for making the trip.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you as well.
Thanks, Kira, for providing.
Kira.
Yeah,
For being a body.
$75 per student
for
163 students. That's the number that I like the most, Nikki, is the roughly $75 it takes to create educational opportunities for one student. And the reason why I like that number a lot is because that makes the impact really tangible. So for my business personally, like my major fundraising effort is to get the students of my tutoring business to sort of like contribute their efforts in a way that the business then turns into dollars. And the like when I try to like motivate like my parents and families and students to contribute, when I think of a $75 goal to send one kid to school, it makes it really easy for like a kid to understand, like, oh, I do this much work and I send a kid to school. So it really makes it a lot easier for a student to grasp than like, oh, we need $10,000 for a classroom or something, you know, or like $500 or $800 for like a teacher to be trained or something like that. I can't remember the exact number for that one, but you know, that's harder for a kid to understand. But I like there is a small number increment that we can aim for. It really makes it more real for a person who's donating a smaller amount of money. They can still understand that they're making a meaningful impact on somebody's life. And because Pencils of Promise is you know, transparent in that all the donations like this go directly towards the projects. If somebody donates $75, they know that they're really sending a person to school.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Again, we're gonna get some rest. It's been a real weekend.
Yeah.
And we're not the event ain't done yet. Pat Bear is still singing. Jeff Root is still playing Unlimited Saga. Lord help him. I think
that
ZP
really is unlimited.
It's unlimited. He's gonna be at that a while.
Yeah, I think ZP is
playing
still
it for GBCERX.
Yeah, ZP is still fucking pigeons or whatever it is you do in Hot Awful Boyfriend.
I think you just
He's
serenade
getting
them.
murdered and
I think the bird sex is still happening. We got people playing guitar. It still goes on. Nothing stops the endurance run.
So my donation page will be up for a couple more days after this, just to catch any other last minute donors who maybe didn't get to catch the events of the stream tonight. A lot of other of the donation pages are going to be up for a couple more days, but you know, not forever. So if you are listening now and you haven't decided, you know, maybe where you want to put your donation, there's a lot of great opportunities out there for various incentives still. A lot of them are things like giveaways or raffles. I have one for some cool Lay Waste games on my page. Other runners are going to have various donation incentives. So just keep an eye out for those, and know that even though we have reached this goal essentially that we've set, reaching it by further and further increments can only motivate us and others to contribute more. So just because we've reached the goal doesn't mean that we can't still make bigger and better things happen.
It don't stop for nothing.
The bigger footprint we make this year is just going to help us set the stage for what we want to do next year and years to come. So, just because we reach 10K this year doesn't mean we're going to actually stop trying to push for this for the next maybe day or two.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Billy.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed all of our content, and I'll see y'all for the next year's Dry Mountain Community Endurance Run.
Yeah.
Thank you, Em.
I hope I'll be here for next time as well. It's been a great time. Thank you, Billy, for hosting. Thank you, Gino, for inviting me along.
Thank you, Kira.
I probably won't be here next time.
That's fair. That's a smart, intelligent choice. And I've been Gino. That Pinguino on the site. Thanks, everybody. Deuces. Gotta sleep.